Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Katie Maike. I am a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. And today we are live. This is the Metamovement. The Metamovement is a podcast that I do live here on TikTok where I talk about anything metaphysical. We connect one-on-one. I do free readings for you guys, kind of figure out what's going on in your life. What do you guys need? Some spiritual guidance and maybe some education in the area of psychology and spirituality. So I have a master's in sports psychology and another in behavioral analysis. So I just love to combine the two. So hello, how are you guys? This is a very loving week because not only, Valentine's Day, the energy of Valentine's Day, no offense, Valentine's Day, but like you're on a boring Monday and we have a full moon in Leo that is full of good vibrations and energy and sensuality. And we're going to talk about that today. So tell me where you are from. How are you? Tell me where you're from. Say hello in the comments. Say hello. How are you guys? I'm coming to you from Southwest Florida. And the weather has kind of been like super cold and then super hot. Super cold, super hot. So today is one of those cold mornings. I know. I had to block the first comment. You guys. Like the full moon is coming, climaxes, crazy energy, all right? Hello from Wyoming. Hello guys, come on in. If you're new here, my name is Katie Maike. I'm a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive life coach. I have a master's in sports psychology and another in behavioral analysis. So I combine psychology and spirituality. And good morning from Wisconsin. Hello. Yeah, so today we are going to talk about the new moon energy. I'm going to talk about relationships and give you guys like an idea of like healing in ourselves and how we attract partners or attract relationships and healing within relationships in general. I am going to do some free readings and I am going to have you guys purchase readings that are personal to you through the link in my bio, okay? So I'm just going to head to TikTok really quickly and all right, make sure that I have the right link up for you guys. So how are you guys? How are you? All right, sorry, I'm just typing in my link, snipfeed.co/Katie Maike. All right, guys. So any decks that you see that I'm using today, I'm going to use a couple decks, specifically the Moonology Oracle deck. I'm going to use that today. And if you would like this deck yourself, if you feel drawn to this deck, all you have to do is click the link in my bio, and I have a link there for you. I think it's only like $15 or $16 right now. Okay, so we're going to do some free readings for you guys. So don't go anywhere. All you're going to have to do is say your name. If you do want to purchase a reading because you feel connected, maybe you have some questions, I do have some specials that I am running. Okay, guys, so let's first and foremost, hey hero, that link is always going to be in my Snipfeed link, and you can use the code MOON10 for this full moon in Leo energy. That'll get you 10% off. And but the whole month of February you can use the code LOVE10 and that'll also get your 10% off, okay? So yeah, when I do the free readings, all you guys will have to do is say your name. So as an energy reader, I connect to people's names. Some people use pictures. I specifically only need names. So really quickly, guys, I'm going to share with you that I have 3 specials, okay? So they're $16 readings. One is kind of a generic $16 psychic reading, and that's just for being here on TikTok during my 2 hours of live. Then I have an energy reading. So for those of you who don't know, as an energy reader, there's a difference between psychic and mediumship. And a psychic basically can enter the energy of another individual, and you can read their emotions, how they're feeling, maybe some things that are on their mind, things they need to heal. So not only can I do that for you, but I can do that for people who are nonverbal, maybe even children. So if you have an interest in that, there's only $16 in that. So please go ahead and click the link and you'll see the specials that I am running for today. All right, guys. I have a special that I've created just for you for today, and I think I'm going to give you guys a little taste of that later. And it's a past life reading, and it's linked specifically to love. So if you are kind of like thinking about the things that you need to heal in the area of love, whether it's self-love, love for others, because remember, like, we attract what we give off. So this could be a really cool reading because not only is it a past life reading, but I'm focused on like your love lessons in your past life. So that's only $16 as well. And that link will be right in my bio for the 2 hours. Okay. After these 2 hours, the price will go up. All right. So let's get started. I went to my favorite crystal shop in Sebring, Florida this weekend. You guys have probably seen that I have this Larimar ring. I also got this Herkimer diamond ring there. And I got this beautiful Larimar teardrop that matches my ring. Okay, so I'm so excited about it. And you guys see my hair? Like, I am so attempting to do like this light purple grayish. So my hair might be some funky colors, but I love it. I love it. So let's start with some readings, guys. Okay, I see. All right, so how do you book a mediumship reading? All you have to do is click the link in my bio right up here, and you'll see my personal bio for TikTok, okay? And there's 2 blue arrows. You just click underneath those 2 blue arrows. It'll take you to my page. You'll see a beautiful illuminated full moon, and that's how you know you're in the right place. Plus, you'll see my face, okay? And if you click on the moon, you'll see that is a TikTok special. If you keep swiping over, you'll see all the different types of readings that I offer, including the 3 specials for today. All right. Also, is this your only page? This is my only page, guys. So just be careful of scammers. I only use third-party sites like Hey Hero. I use Snipfeed. I also use Memo. All right. So I have to use these sites to validate or verify my identity. Do not ever, don't send me tips for, on PayPal or Venmo or Cash App. Okay, I'm just telling you that. I would love to accept your tips, but on my Snip feed, I can accept tips, and I can accept tips on TikTok. So, all right, guys. So thank you so much for being here. Are you guys ready to do some readings? The whole theme of this week is this make you a moderator. Oh, I don't know who you are, my love. I would love to make you a moderator, but I need to know you just a little bit more. Okay. The acoustics in that room are echoing. Oh, I don't have my microphone on today, and that could be the reason why. Maybe I'm talking too loud. Should I be more quiet? How's this? Can you guys still hear me? Maybe I was screaming. Okay, here we go. I know I forgot my microphone, and what are you gonna do? All right, so we're gonna start some readings, guys, and this is all about this Leo full moon energy. It's a very childlike, very playful, very loving, sensual energy, all right? Hi, friend. How are you? Hello, guys. Hello. Hello, Jeanette. How are you? So might as well pull a card for you. All right. Jeanette, pull a card. All right, so you got this new moon in Virgo energy, which is telling you that it's a time for you to give, and I feel like the energy is like a karmic cycle coming, a new karmic cycle is coming. So I would pay attention to when you see like 12, 12, 11, 11, 10, 10, numbers like that, because what is happening is new cycles are presenting themselves to you. There's a situation that could go in either or. Okay, that's kind of when you see numbers like 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, like that is like two of the same number on both sides. So it's almost like there's two choices. So think about that, guys. Okay, yeah, it was 12, 12. You're right, it was 12, 12 when I pulled that card. So Jeanette, like, I I just think right now it's the beginning of a cycle for you in particular. This could also resonate with a couple more people. But when I say it's time to give, it's because there will be a cycle of you receiving later on, and like you're gonna need it. So let's do the good deeds right now and send up some good karma, okay? All right, so if you guys would like a personalized reading, please click the link in my bio. I do have a $16 special right now. 555, if you see 555, that means like big changes in like your daily life, but it could be due to your perspective. It could be due to just choices that you've made that now have changed your life. So 5 is like big changes. All right. When you see 444, I associate that as connecting to like the divine energy of you are in the right place at the right time. Your angels are here. Your angels are with you. Keep going. Now, if you see your birthday, like right now I have 69% on my phone. I'm praying that that's going to keep me for these 2 hours. And I believe that when you see your birth date, that is like your angel is telling you that you're on the right track, like you are on the right path for you, for your purpose. So, hello, good morning, guys. So when you start to see your birthday, pay attention to what you're doing, and they may not all be related. Like, if I'm doing 2 completely different tasks and see my birthday, I just know that that is related somehow to my life purpose. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so thank you so much for being here, guys. Will you guys, everybody just tap on my third eye so you can like sync with my energy? I mean, I called you here based on your vibrations. So just by double tapping on my third eye, you'll give this live some likes. Maybe you'll vibe more with my energy. Let's do a couple more readings for you guys. Now this full moon, whenever we have a full moon, this is like climaxes. This is like, you know, the stuff you've been working towards is going to, you're going to see that harvest, whether it was 2 weeks ago, 6 months ago. A lot of the time, what you want to do is think about what you were doing during, let's say there's a full moon in Leo now. So what were you doing and what were you manifesting approximately 6 months ago when we had the new moon in Leo? Okay, so it's really important to like kind of pay attention and understand those moon cycles. I'll put some links up a little bit later in my products for today. I did link the punky color that I use. The punky color that I use is, it's super vibrant purple. And what I do is I just mix it with conditioner to get like different hues. Like right now under this light, it looks more purple, but like it's kind of a lavender color without this big light on here. Okay, Erica, I see you, Erica. I got a message for you. I was drawn to you. My sister's name is Erica, so message for you, Erica. Let me see. As an energy reader, sometimes I get visions. Sometimes I like to receive the visions, and right now I'm just kind of trying to figure this out. Normally, I see you just doing a lot of daily things. For some reason, I keep thinking swimming. I don't know if you're thinking about swimming, but like water or a bath or something. All right, confidence is the key to success. And this goes without saying, guys, fake it till you make it. So if you have this idea of something you want to be, something like the way you want your life to look like, something that you are manifesting, okay, let's just say it. Whenever we see a full moon or a new moon, we start to manifest. And really it's the new moon that we want to manifest, and then we want to reap the benefits of the manifesting during the full moon. So like, confidence is the key to your success. Believing that you deserve something in the first place. A lot of you guys don't believe that you deserve it. A lot of you guys don't believe that you deserve fame, or that you deserve money, or that you deserve success. Okay? A lot of you guys are coming from families who made you feel small, and you were kept small. And that's not really truly who you were. That was just the fears of the people around you. So pay attention to, like, when you get close to something, do you get afraid? Do you run? But there's some confidence of pushing through. And look at this. It is the Leo. This is more of the new moon energy, but it's still Leo energy regardless. Okay. So you're really going to be connected to this energy. So if you guys would like a personalized reading, or you want an energy reading, or specifically, I have some awesome, cute love readings from past lives. So if you're interested in seeing like the trauma that you take with you through your past lives, directly associated to love, whether it's self-love or love in relationships, I think that would be an awesome reading to do, just because honestly, I love past readings, past life readings. They come through in ways that I never even expect. Like past lives can be anything. You could be different types of energies. They could be all different timelines. Like I've seen some crazy, amazing past lives, and connecting it with love specifically, I think that'll be good, because intentionally I'm going into past love lives of yours and seeing what those trends are. Okay, so if you're interested in that, it's $16. Go ahead and book that in these next 2 hours. Okay, let me look at some of these comments. Yeah, you guys, everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves happiness. And it all starts, the reason you may not believe that you deserve it now is because you probably didn't believe that you deserved it as a child. And when we're programmed that way to possibly do things for love instead of just getting love or receiving love naturally, with no exchange, okay, a limitless love, a love that does not require someone giving something in return. Okay, that type of love, if you were not taught that type of love as an adult, you may not believe you deserve true love. And a lot of you guys are good. I believe a lot of you guys are awakened to this idea of like where we got the ideas of marriage and love from. And I'm not saying getting married or being in love is a bad thing at all, but you have to realize where your idealistics are coming from. What does it mean? So, all right, when you got chills when I talked about past lives, do you take Benny? I don't even know what that means. All right, Marie. Okay, let's do a reading for Marie. This is a message from your angels, and this is the Moonology Oracle deck, guys. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to use this card. Okay, because it's right at the bottom, and I showed you. Okay, so this says... it's the same for you. You're probably starting a new cycle too. This is a time to give rather than receive. Let me pull another card too, just to get a little bit more on that one. Okay, it's time for you to release the negativity. Now, okay, so to me, this is like an exchange of love for evil. Like there's this frustration that we hold inside of us, and it can feel very negative. So by just embracing love more instead of that anger or that energy of like being kind of caught in that same negative thought process, just by giving more love, I feel like it's going to just kind of take over your body more. It's going to take over more of your mindset. So you won't be thinking about anything negative, whether it's from the past, whether it's going on in your day-to-day. So by consciously trying to give more love to people, you have to find that love somehow. So you're actually giving more attention to yourself in the meantime. All right. And let me just kind of throw out there some awesome crystals that you guys want to have on you at all times. Okay. Rose quartz, any shapes and size. They're a little washed out because of the light ring, but rose quartz are like a light pink. Okay. Rose quartz in any way. These are a little washed out from this, but you could use also rhodonite. Okay, rhodonite is a black and pink. Rhodochrosite is a pink and white, I believe. So any crystal that is pink, any crystal that's green. Look, right on the top of my pile here, I have jade. Jade is a good, this says be the bigger person. So jade is a good crystal to show love to other people. All right. If you guys have rose quartz, awesome. Like if I could pick one crystal to have for the rest of my life, okay, I lied. I'd have to pick two. Okay. 2 crystals for the rest of my life. I would have clear quartz, like some type of clear quartz crystal point, and I would have a rose quartz. Okay. And that's what I feel I would only need, because this is self-love, and as long as you have self-love, you have confidence, you have respect, you have boundaries. And you have a lot of things that are going to help you to give love and help other people. So, you know, rose quartz, I guess I have to pick as my number one. And then I love any type of natural point clear quartz. And that's really because it helps to magnify energy. So do you think you can give me a reading for my daughter? So without knowing any background information, the energy or the energy of the situation, the answer is yes. I do energy readings all the time for parents that are asking about their children, asking about nonverbal children. I get people ask about their parents or their grandparents that have dementia or Alzheimer's, people they can't communicate with. So not only can I do this on a mediumship level with people who have passed away, but I can do it on an energetic level with people who are here. So whether your daughter is passed or in the physical world, I can do readings on that, okay? So yeah, to answer your question, I do have $16 energy readings right now. I have the past life and love readings and just a TikTok psychic special where you can basically ask anything you want. All right, and if you guys weren't feeling the love over the weekend for Valentine's Day, don't worry, because the energy of that was like, okay, this full moon in Leo is full of passion, okay? And if you're dating a Leo, then you're gonna find out this week just how powerful and magnetic this energy is, okay? Yes, I know. Someone writes, someone is hacking your page with a ton of profiles trying to scam people. I know it. No one's hacking my page. What they're doing is they're just going in and kind of picking out people, and they do this on all kinds of platforms, all kinds of anybody who's got a bunch of followers, they're going to do it. Anybody that is into astrology specifically or psychic mediumship, they're going to steal random people's photos, they're going to make spam accounts with them, and then they're going to use those accounts to tag the other spam accounts that I've blocked. Okay? Yeah, Valentine's Day was yesterday, the 14th, and you guys probably didn't even feel it. And I have to tell you, it's because the energy wasn't here yet. All right? And remember, Valentine's Day, that's just fucking propaganda, guys. It's just fucking propaganda. So don't even like succumb to that. I want you to feel the energy, and feel love doesn't have to come one time a year. Okay? All right, Sandra, I have a message for you. Sandra, nothing will come of this situation. There's this energy. This is like a void of course moon. And this, if you have a situation in your life that you're worried about, and I feel like it's something that, like, I just pictured you at nighttime sitting on your bed thinking about it. So I don't know if it's something that maybe you can get through your day without thinking, but then at nighttime when everything's quiet and calm, it kind of comes back. There's nothing bad is going to happen in this situation, okay? So I just need you to know that. Your angels need you to know that, okay? All right, if you guys are just joining, hello, welcome. My name is Katie Maike. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. I have a master's in sports psychology and another in behavioral analysis. So let me tell you why I love psychology and why I chose sports psychology. So sports psychology, yes, I work with athletes, but what I would do with athletes is I would have them do imagery training, which is kind of like visualization training for us clairvoyants. So yes, if you're here, you have a gift. And I specifically manifested people to come here to this live. And I know it's not a lot, but I specifically manifested to have a return of energy of people who are looking for their gifts, people who have gifts and may think that they have gifts. And there's even some people, like when I was manifesting this, I was told that there were going to be some people here who were going to like just kind of like off the bat be really defensive about it. So if you guys seen anyone in the comments who has been like negative, that's okay. It's because their soul is calling for them to be okay with this, but they do have a lot of trauma. And it really is kind of standing in their way of being okay with it. And it really comes down to humbleness, being okay with being programmed in the past. And it's really having like some humility for saying, okay, I said that in the past, those were my beliefs in the past, but it's okay, I can change my beliefs and I can move forward and no one's gonna make fun of me for it. So if you're here and you're just sitting in the backgrounds because you're a non-believer, it's okay. There's some healing that you have to do. And if you guys are here and you're participating and you feel super drawn to it, it's because I called you in. It's because I do know that you have abilities. Specifically, you have abilities. All right, so clairvoyant abilities, let's all talk about it because I know a majority, I'm going to say like 93% of you guys that are in here have clairvoyant abilities. And the others, I think you have it. I just don't think you recognize it. Okay. And a lot of you are getting your visions in dreams. And that's just the beginning. Okay. So if you're saying I only get crazy, weird dreams, that's the beginning. Okay. And when you start to validate that a vision or a message was psychic, you start to get more and more and more and more and more and more, guys. So if all you have to say is this, like you say this to yourself when as an energy or empath, if you're in a room with people and you start to feel weird emotions, all you have to say is something like, if this is not my true emotion, please leave now. And what happens is if I'm feeling somebody else's anxiety, that anxiety will completely leave. So you can do the same when you're trying to tap into your gifts. You can say like, if this is a psychic thought or a psychic message, please come through again. Or if this is my own thoughts, please stop now. And the thought may go away and you might think of something else. Okay. So, when you guys are trying to, and all it takes is one validation. Honestly, I feel like, yes, I had my abilities my whole life, but it was my perspective of my own abilities. Like I literally spent like months and months and months and years, like years and years, wishing and hoping I had my abilities and being like, what's it going to look like? And I don't feel like I fit what that medium looks like, or what that psychic looks like, or what that tarot reader looks like, or what that healer looks like. So what is it going to look like? And I think that was the biggest block that I had, was what it was going to look like. And what I had to realize was, sometimes you don't even recognize your true self, so you don't know what it looks like. But as long as you keep following like your intuition and you keep putting it out there, you're going to realize like it's not like the movies. It really is not like, it's not scary. Anything that is coming through that is intuitive is not fear-based. If you are afraid of something, it's your psyche kind of telling you what you need to hear or heal. So let's say that you're in the bathroom and you hear like something move and your heart drops and you freak out and you run because you think it's a spirit. I'm going to tell you it wasn't a spirit. I'm going to tell you it was just the universe had to do that. That had to happen so you could see that you're truly fearful of nothing. You're truly fearful of some type of movement, and that needs to be healed before your true psychic abilities are going to come through. Okay? Yeah, you guys, if a lot of you want to know what your true self looks like, or your true potential, all you have to do is ask yourself to see your true higher self. And a lot of you, when we are like jumping matrix or jumping timelines, you can tell yourself to put yourself in the timeline of your best and highest good, of your most healed, maybe the person you are in the most healed lifetime, or the most successful, or the most confident. And it's kind of like putting you in a mindset where you are everything. So just like I was saying, when I first came into my psychic abilities, I did a reading for a friend and she did a reading for me, and we validated each other. And that was it. That's all it took, was that day of one validation. Like, holy shit, you got those cards? This directly is reflecting my life, and vice versa. And from there, we kind of started our own paths into psychic mediumship. But it really only took one thing, because after that day, I recognized my visions. Like, it was, God, guys, it just takes one person to validate for you. Okay. Oh, Gloria, I hear you recorded yourself in a cemetery and you got voices. You clearly hear them say your name. That's really cool. A lot of people can, I mean, I've never been successful with catching things on like devices or scientific equipment. I just, for myself, when I see a spirit, I see a spirit in my third eye. It's almost like another lens that goes over the world or the earth in front of me. So if I want to see just my vision, I would close my eyes so I'm not distracted by everything that's going on around me. So a lot of you guys, you may get visions, you may just not recognize them because you're not looking for them. You're looking in the external world. They may be coming internally, okay? All right. So I just want to say this before we move on. We're going to do some more messages from your guides. Energies or messages that you need to know right now in order to progress. I do feel like the word support's coming through. I feel like your guides are like, we need to send some support to some people. And I do feel like they're telling me right now, like, you're going to call some names and they need some support in their lives right now. And there's messages for you. You know, anytime during these 2 hours or right at the end, if you want to book a personalized reading for yourself, if you feel drawn to this, if you would like an energy reading, or maybe you have a specific question about your health, your fertility, question about your career, finances, please book that $16 TikTok special, and that link is right in my bio. You'll also see I have a cool special for a combo of past life and romance. So if you've kind of struggled or you really don't know the lessons in love, whether it's self-love or in relationships that you're supposed to know in this lifetime, then go ahead and book that $16 reading, because it's a combination of like your past lives and the traumas and the hiccups and stuff. It's basically like a theme in romance that your soul has gone through generationally, okay? And we all have many different past lives, but I basically call upon the one that's going to tell me or show me this kind of behavior the best. So I'll describe that to you. It'll be a video response. It'll be sent back to your email. So just know that I work through Snip Feed right now. So you could use, that's where you're going, is my link, like a link tree. Okay, if you are used to using Hey Hero, that link is on there too. Okay, so here we go. Karen, you need a message, and this is a supportive message for you. They keep saying it's support. Okay, Karen. Supportive message for you. Okay, so I got this number 5 bat, and a birth is reassured. Okay, and it kind of feels like I need to tell you that when your life is upside down, when you feel like you're just tired of being the same person that you've been being, and you just say like, how do I change? How do I be different? How do I accept new things into my life, new energies, new relationships? Now, you're being told that a birth is assured for you. So there is new coming in for you, and the 5 is like magnified, like 5 is change. So I do feel like if you want it, you need to change. Whether that is like changing your morning routine, getting up on the other side of the bed, having some tea instead of coffee, not watching TV if you do, going for a walk if you don't, okay? So change up your routine instantly, and that has effects on the rest of your day. It's, when people say like waking up and let's have fruit for breakfast instead of a donut, like having that fruit is really going to make your next choice different than if you had a donut. And I know that it's psychological. It's because we have this idea that we've already come so far. Or having that donut, I mean, it could be the opposite. You could say, well, I had a donut, now I need to eat healthy. Or you could say, well, I've been eating healthy, so I'm going to continue to eat healthy. So, I mean, I guess it depends who you are, if you're even ready to diet in the first place, or create a better diet, I'll say, because a diet is just eating. I don't even know why. I've been so brainwashed to use the word diet. Like, it's insane. I feel like I grew up and all I hear were like older women around me talk about diets. And like, I didn't even realize that they made a friggin' verb like out of it. Like, it's a diet. Like they have to do it. Not that it is something, Okay, so some messages for support. Here we go, guys. All you have to do is say your name. Go ahead and tap on my third eye and get some in sync with my energy here. Okay, Angela, a message of support from your angels. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Bees, sweet results await you. And this is the number 7. 7 is like super lucky. So I do feel, all right, let's say energetically, like, I don't know why I keep seeing like online stuff, like on your phone. I don't know if you do, like, is this online banking or crypto or money online or something like that. I do feel like you're going to have success really soon with some type of money online, if that makes sense to you. Okay, I see you on your phone, on an app, in something like that, and I'm being drawn to like finances. So I feel like you're gonna have like a quick win. Like, I'm not telling you it's gonna be like huge, but I'm telling you you're gonna have a quick win, all right? All right. Whew. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you would like a personalized reading, I have a bunch of $16 specials. All you have to do is click the link in my bio up here, and those specials are only available for the 2 hours or an hour and a half, however long I'm here. All right. I'm not one of those people who quit their 9 to 5 so that I could work 24/7. I minimized my life so that I didn't have to work 24/7. Okay. So, a lot of people, this limited belief that if you quit your day job and you start, doing something that you love, that you're going to be working at it 24/7. This idea that, it has to be a part of you if you're working 24/7. But I do like to offer my services, mostly be live during the middle of the week when I feel like I need the most boost. Like, this is hump day. Okay. Tomorrow is hump day. But these 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I feel like I need the most help to get through these days. So I want to connect with you guys because I kind of feel it too. I feel like I want to draw in the people that need the most help to kind of get through the week. You've accepted your gifts. Awesome. Look, guys, let me tell you right before I do this. When I was coming into my gifts, I didn't know what they were going to look like. I had ideas. People, I had been to spiritual mediums and psychics. They told me I was a healer. Everyone that I went to told me I was a healer. But I didn't know what it looked like. And one day I just had to stop and I had to say, okay, positive affirmations. Okay, let's manifest this. And I had to just tell myself, I am a healer. I am a healer. I am psychic. I am a healer. I am psychic. I am a healer. To the point where just one day it was like, bing. And I realized that the reason that I wasn't in that mindset was because I'd wake up and I'd dip my feet in and I'd take my feet out and I'd dip my feet in and take my feet out. So when you're in this awakened state of mind and listening to your intuition, you have to follow your intuition every step of the way. You can't just stop in the middle of the day and be like, oh, that's too scary. I'm not going to do that. Because once you stop following your intuition, it kind of takes you back. So if you guys are in this, this awakening, just know that it could be scary. The road is going to be freaking crazy, freaking nuts. But you have to stay on it. Okay. And it leads to a time where you don't even have to think about it. Okay. I promise. All right. Virgo 9586. This popped out as soon as I read your question about what is going on with you. Okay. So there's always enough. So, this is telling me that there is there's a link from depression to lack of some sort. And I want you to go back because I was immediately shown childhood. And I feel like, there's a lot of depressive talk about not having enough, or there's this, it's almost like a facade. I feel like, I don't know how old you are, but I can't help but feel like there was something that happened around the time you were kind of coming into who you were. And I feel like it has to do with technology, because once technology was created, there was also this creation of classes. And then we had to start kind of making excuses for why we couldn't afford things. And for some reason, I just keep hearing in my head that there's this disconnect with lack and negativity. There's always a thought about what is not here. And I feel like you've just been trained, and you don't even realize it. You've just been trained to focus on what you don't have. And it comes from your parents, and it comes from their parents. So I feel like you just need to wash that slate clean and realize that that's what you're doing. There's plenty of positives in your life. There's probably an even amount, if not more positives. But what you're doing is you've just kind of been trained to focus on what you don't have. And I feel like there is a motivation behind it, okay? Because you need to know what you don't have in order to know what you want. Yes, but at the same time, you're creating your lack by having that always on your mind. Okay? And it affects your mood every day. So get rid of that thought and just wake up every day and like think of 3 things that you're super grateful for that day and just try to focus on those things to start your day. Okay? Sounds familiar. Well, I hope that resonated with you. All right, guys. Okay. So let's do a couple more messages. If you guys want to book a one-on-one or book a $16 personalized reading, please click the link in my bio. Not only am I a psychic medium, and I do believe I am naturally gifted and worked at this, kind of like Michael Jordan worked at basketball, okay? So it wasn't like he woke up as a 3-year-old and someone put him in the pros. He worked at it and worked at it and worked at it. But yes, he had a natural gift for it. So I do feel like I fit into that category, and a lot of you guys do too. And I feel like you just need to believe it or get rid of this limited belief that a natural psychic ability, something that we can't physically see, has value, okay? Because we pay athletes millions of dollars because they are gifted physically. But what if you are gifted mentally? And we have to get rid of this idea that there isn't value in this. Because a lot of you guys have value in your gifts. And I'll tell you, the day that I realized I had value in my gifts, I did a psychic reading for a friend, and it was just a normal, like, psychic reading. And at the very end, I saw an outline of her body, and her chest was beaming bright red, and she had some spots of yellow, in like her colon area, or like, I don't know, just in this area in general. And I didn't really go deep into it because I had no idea what it was, but I had told her about the reading. And I said, this is what I see. I'm not exactly sure if this is your breast or if it's your chest. Can you just go, let's get them checked out. So she went and got her chest checked out. It was not her COPD. So she went and got a mammogram and found out that she had stage 3 breast cancer. She was able to have, I think she had 22 treatments of chemo. And she called me and said, yes, it was my breast. Like, thank you for pushing me to get that. And it was in that moment that I realized that I had something that could help other people, that I had the ability to receive messages that could potentially save someone's life. So I'm not sitting here trying to say that I'm going to go out and save everybody's life, but if you feel drawn to me, if you feel like asking me for a medical reading, a fertility reading, something for your career, and you believe that I hold the key or the answer, then it very much so could. But please do not give me money through DMs. Please do not, if I ever give you a reading through a DM, it's because I feel drawn to you. Scammers are going to come to you with my face and they're going to say, I feel drawn to you. I'll do a reading for a donation. That is not me. Okay, guys, please know that. There's about 80 plus scam accounts of me on TikTok. I believe I might hold the world record. And So this is just me being real, guys, all right? So if you want a reading, please click the link in my bio. I would love to connect with you. If you want something more than a video response, there's one-on-ones available in there, and there's also text readings. If your budget is a little bit lower, then I'll do a text reading back to you, okay? Yeah, you guys, there's so many, oh my gosh, there's so many scam accounts, like so many. And we have to look at the plus side and everything. We have to look at the positives, just like I talked about, right? Look at the positives, okay? Think about this. Like, by them commenting, like, we all know they're scammers. Like, we all know it. We don't have to say it anymore. We all know it. So they're just bumping my shit. Like, they're bumping my videos at this point by commenting. All we have to, we can use this as our entertainment. If you get a message from me and it says, hi, love, I'm drawn to you. Can I do a reading for you? All you have to do is give me a donation or a gift card or send me money on Venmo. That's not me. Okay? Just telling you right now. Okay. Edith, I have a message of support for you from your angels. Okay? I know it is horrible. Okay, it is time to let go. And look, he's holding a heart. The groundhog is holding a heart. And this feels like it's something redundant. Okay, so this is what I feel like. It may not be a redundant relationship, but I do feel like the energy is redundant. Like like, here's an example. Say you broke up with someone in the past, maybe 5 years ago, and maybe you took it hard on yourself. Maybe you really said, oh my gosh, I must be this, or maybe I'm not good enough. Now another relationship, or it could be the same one, maybe this happens where someone leaves your life. I need you to stop that negative thought about it being you. Okay, the reason I'm saying that is because think about Groundhog's Day, the movie Groundhog's Day, it repeats over and over. My husband and I got married on Groundhog's Day, okay, at Dunkin' Donuts. All right, besides the point. This groundhog is holding a heart. Okay, so there is some energy of you continuously just not letting go of that energy of someone else making you feel like you're not enough. Because remember, if somebody is coming on to you and they're saying like, I can't do this, you're this, or you're this, it's really them projecting their trauma onto you. Okay, if they say, if they say that they can't devote the time to the relationship, then you got to take that for what it is. It has nothing to do with you or who you are. There is energy of, let me tell you guys how relationships work. Okay, let me tell you from an energetic standpoint. Now, Tiffany, I read Tiffany's name and then a card fell out. I'm going to read it for you, Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany, you got Spirit has a plan. Okay, so don't worry. This is Spirit saying, let go. Let the universe just take control, okay? That you just needed to hear that. Like your angels just need you to know to relax. Everything will be okay. All right? So if you're new here, my name is Katie Maike. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. You can go ahead and tap on my third eye to connect to my energy at any time. That will also give this live some likes. Right now we are doing readings from your guides, something that you need, some type of supportive message that you need from your guides. If you are looking for something that is more connected or more specific, whether it's medical, fertility, career, finance, a relationship of some sort, please go ahead and book the reading. And the link is in my bio. I have 3 $16 specials right now. And that's a video response that will be sent back to your email. Okay, guys? So I hope, I would love to connect with a lot of you. All right. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. Right? All right. Okay, you guys have heard of like yin yang energy, right? Yin and yang. Not yin, Y-I-N-G, but Y-I-N. Yin and yang. Okay, so now when we are spiritual beings and our sacral chakra holds all of our relationships, okay? And what our sacral chakra is, it's like an energy magnet. So sometimes we might display yin energy, sometimes we might display yang energy, and that is also kind of feminine or masculine energy, okay? So this is not gender. We're not talking about gender at all. This is why it's just an energy of masculine and feminine energies. So, I mean, if you are a woman and you are holding on to or kind of expelling or pushing out masculine energy, then you are going to connect with someone or draw someone in that has more of a feminine energy. And it does not matter their gender or anything like that. And we can connect with on a friend level, or you can connect on a romantic level. Either way, this energetic system within our sacral chakra is how relationships come into our lives and how they leave our lives. Okay, so we are always vibrating at a certain consistency. Oh, hey girl. Hey Dominique, how are you? How are you, girl? Long time no see. Okay, Dominique, I made you a moderator. Okay. Now, let's just say that I'm displaying some yin energy, that means I am going to attract someone's yang energy that is vibrating at the same frequency as mine, okay? So this is why, let's say like you see your best friend's brother like last year at a family reunion and you didn't think anything of it, and now all of a sudden the summer comes along and you're like, whoa, where did he come from? Like, I didn't see him before. It's because his energy was not vibrating at that same frequency as you at that time. But now that you see him, your energy is vibrating at the same frequency, and it's polar opposites. Okay, so when that happens, this is when we have these like instant love connections, that fiery energy, that like it's purely sexual, okay? That energy when we meet someone is because we are vibrating at the same frequency at a polar opposite level, all right? And now on the same token, guys, if you are falling out of relationships or you're getting some wonkiness in your relationships, it's because you're falling out of energetic wavelength with that person. So say you're in this relationship, you guys meet, you're hot and you're heavy and you're doing great, right? And then all of a sudden one person's like, I'm comfortable, and the other person's like, well, I want to improve myself and get better, and I want to meditate and I want to improve myself. And now you guys are talking to each other and you're on completely different wavelengths. You're on completely different levels. You're not going to meet, okay? It's like living on an escalator that's up here and living on an escalator that's down here. No matter what you try to do, you're going to pass by each other, okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you. So really, if you're looking to make a relationship work, longevity, okay? My husband and I have communicated to a point where we've communicated so effectively. Like, this takes so much communication, guys. If you want a relationship that is longevity, okay, you cannot cast a spell on someone. You cannot make someone do anything for you, okay? The only thing that you can do is communicate with another individual about how you see your life going in the future. And let me tell you and explain the conversation that my husband and I had when we got together. Now, when we got together, we were on the twin flame journey, okay? We had just ended. I guess you can say you end it when you realize that there really is no other person out there that is your other half, like a lock and key kind of idea. What it is you are attracting what you need to heal, okay? Mostly you're attracting what you need to heal. And like I said, you vibrate at a certain frequency. So when my husband and I came together, we realized that we were two totally separate people. I mean, we believed that we wanted to be together, that we believed that our souls knew each other. We believed that we were supposed to be together, but it came after we didn't think that we were ever going to have a relationship again. We worked on ourselves so much and realized, like, whoa, it really isn't the other person. And when we came to that, like, realization and then looked at each other and we were like, well, like, if I don't need anybody in my life, then, why not choose someone to be with that I feel so connected to in my soul? And it didn't come from like a place of I need you. It came from a comforting place of like, we're never gonna be apart no matter what. And it's a security. It's this weird feeling when you come to what true love feels like. True love isn't like, I can't live without you. Okay, maybe at a really deep level, but true love is like, I can live without you because I love you so much. It's a connection that you can't even fathom it. You're like, what do you mean you can live without them if you love them so much? It's like, it's a deep knowing. It's just a deep knowing that that person and you will always have that connection. Okay. Now, what we did was we looked at each other and we said, okay. I was like, I'm going to be working on myself in this relationship. And if you don't, we're not going to communicate well. This is not going to work, because as I work on myself, I'm going to raise my vibration and you're going to be down here and we're just going to fight. I said, so you have to agree right now. We have to agree right now that if we are going to do this together, that we are going to do all of it together, that we are going to work on ourselves together, that we're going to hold ourselves responsible to grow on a daily basis, to see our triggers, to be okay with one another pointing out our triggers. Okay. Whether, maybe he says something to me, maybe he blows up and I look at him and I say, that was a trigger. Like, there's better ways. You were just triggered by that. And he has to be okay and say, yeah, that's something I need to heal. And vice versa with me. I have to say that's something I need to heal. Okay. So you said your husband and you are trying to do this. Yes. I mean, and it really is all about you. Like, I can't say my husband needs to do this. If I do it and he doesn't do it, then that's it. It's over. Like, I can't hold back. I can't hold myself back because I want the relationship more than I want self-improvement. Okay. And that is a huge thing that we do, is we say, like, I want this relationship to work so much that it's almost like you're waiting for that other person to kind of come to your level. you don't think your husband would ever do this, but you love him, then, you know, like, I love a lot of people. There's a lot of people I love. But it's the fear of being without him is what's keeping you there. And that is codependency. So what I mean when I say that I don't fear my husband leaving, we don't fear each other leaving, like, and it's not like we threaten at all at the same time. That is non-existent in our relationship. Like, that idea is non-existent, and we have to work on ourselves and know that if one of us chooses to stop working, it's almost like that is the choice to leave the relationship, if that makes sense. And if you're a little off balance, this is all I have to say. Have a conversation. Say, look, I know we're not communicating. And it's not like you and your significant other have to do the same thing. You don't. The only thing that you have to do to get back on track in your relationship is start to work on yourselves. And that is it. Okay? Look, I have 2 masters in psychology. I do not believe in marriage counseling. You know why? Because I know that you can't just like go back to another time. Okay? People grow. You can't hold another person accountable for something you want them to do. It doesn't work. So the only marriage counseling you should be going to is something where your only focus is yourself. Okay, maybe you have a conversation and you say, we both agree to do this and be better people, but we can't hold each other accountable for anything. Because if you're saying like, okay, I'll take the laundry out, or I'll do the laundry on this day and I'll do the trash on this day, and then one person doesn't stick to what they said, then there's codependent behavior because you're depending on the other person to stick to their word. So you can't have that codependency in a relationship in order for it to work in that longevity. You have to be able to love and really push someone away and let them be their own individual in order for the relationship to work and have that longevity. Okay? So, I mean, if you have questions about relationships, your relationships, not only can I help you from an intuitive and psychic standpoint, I can use my tarot cards, but I do believe that I've come from a place where I've found my self-love, and I found that place deep inside where I can take love and give to other people, because there was a difference. Before I knew how to love myself, I would give, I call it fake love, and it was love just for show, because you can't truly love someone unless you love yourself, unless you know what it's like to love yourself. So, the reason is my shower is huge. I'm in the shower, yeah. And that's why it's probably echoey, because I didn't put my noise canceling microphone on, and I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm regretting that. I don't know. How can you work on being such a procrastinator? Now, being a procrastinator is a self-sabotaging behavior. So just think about what it is that you're procrastinating on, and think about what you're not meeting your needs. Okay, there's needs that are not being met if you accomplish a specific goal. If you say, I want to go live in the country so that I can be away from society and just live in my own little safe cocoon of a nest, then every time that you get a little taste of financial freedom, you're gonna sabotage yourself. You know why? Because your intentions to live out in the country, although you might say they're good, your intentions are to hide from everyone. But what if there's a piece of you that is a social creature? What if there's a piece of you that's so outgoing that hasn't been able to sing? And when you go and live in that secluded area, you're going to shut yourself off and shut that piece and part of you off from society. And that piece of you does not want to be shut off. It wants to be incorporated in your personality. So you just might have to change your frame of mind. Okay, you might have to say, okay, I want to live out in the country or have a minimalist lifestyle so I can work less and spend more time with friends. And the way that looks in your mind, the way that you see that is completely different than you saying, oh, I want to get away from society and just be secluded and live in the middle of nowhere. So when you give your brain those other options or other outlooks, other manifestations, other intents, then you do see shifts, okay? You'll see shifts in things opening up for you, okay? And I realize this too for myself when I'm manifesting property or land, because, you know, am I manifesting it in a place that I want to go so I can be away from people? Like, where am I manifesting my land? Is it not coming in because I'm thinking that I'm in the wrong place, or that it has to come a certain way, or it has to come a certain time, okay? All right. Susan, you need some support. Okay. So what I'm going to do for you, Susan, is I have these like love messages here, and it seems like you might need some message from the universe. So I'm going to read one of these cards to you guys. And then all these cards popping out. All right. If you guys feel connected to me at all, I'll be on here for about another hour or so. So you can jump on and off. You can go check out the readings. I have some specials. They're $16. If you would love, oh, you guys love my hair. So I just decided that I wanted to do like a light lavender purple and was hoping that it would like fade into like this gray lavender. So we'll see. Right now my light ring is making it look super pink. Like it doesn't look this super pink, you know, but here we go. Okay. Sandra, message for you from your angels. Okay. Okay, to be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. So this is what this card, it says, those you love, love you. Now the message behind this card to me is kind of stating that we believe that other people want to see us in a certain light, that people want to see us in a certain way. We believe that maybe there's pieces of us that society won't accept, or maybe we have a brand deal with someone, and if we show this part of us, then they're not going to want to work for us, or maybe I'm going to lose a bunch of my followers if I show this side of me. So, you know, this card is telling me when it says to be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching, is to just forget that other people will project their own traumas and beliefs on you no matter what. People will always judge you based on their own trauma. So forget about what they want to see or what you think they want to see. Just be who you want to be. And if you don't know who you are, that's fine. Because when I say like, who am I? I'm thinking about the past. But what if I'm a completely different person now? When I say, who am I should be talking about this very moment. Like, who am I today? Who am I right now? And what does that mean? And if you don't know what that means, then you have the opportunity to start fresh and be whoever the fuck you want to be. So that's even better, right? Okay. I like these messages. Stephanie G, you want a message from your angels? I'm going to use this deck just because I still have it in my hand, okay? And don't forget, guys, tap on my third eye. This will give this live some likes. All you have to do is actually just tap on the screen a couple times, and it gives this live some likes. I'm at 21.2 thousand likes. I think you guys have gotten me up to 50,000 likes during my 2 hours, and I think that's amazing. So thank you. Oh, you just lost a pregnancy. I'm so sorry. I do have readings available to you if you check them out in my bio, okay? Okay, message to you. Your treasure is at hand. It's almost like when I read that, I saw like that the treasure is your hands. So I feel like you have to put more emphasis on your hands, healing energy of your hands, okay? And whether this is using crystals or just visualizing energy coming out of your hands on a daily basis, okay? Let me just read you the back of this card. So it says, sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier, but more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. So it's like, I feel like your gifts are here. Your gifts are already within you, okay? You can go out and buy a million different types of oracle cards. They're going to help you, but they're not going to give you a gift. You can go buy dowsing rods. Those are not your gift. You can go buy a pendulum. That is not your gift. You are the gift. You're the gift. Just you. You're yourself inside. You're the gift. Okay? Just remember that. All right, guys? Okay. Melissa. I see Melissa. Message from your angels. All right. They choose you. Okay, so let me read you what this means, what this card means. You might not readily believe this. It might even spook you a bit, but there are those who choose this very lifetime. In large parts, knowing you'd be there, Now, that's what we call reputation. So what this message is about, and I feel like it's about worth. It's about you and your worth, and thinking that your worth is held in the value of someone else wanting to be around you. And I feel like I need to direct your attention into the center of your life and say, do I accept me? Like, am I here for me? Do I choose me? All right. It's that self-worth. Yeah. And I do feel like that's a big breakthrough for a lot of people, is like whenever I realize there's a block on my self-worth, when I thought that something had more value than me, it's always a huge chakra awakening, usually a heart chakra awakening, but it's always a brand new perspective and a very loving feeling that kind of comes over you, okay? All right, Gary, I see you, Gary. All right, message for Gary. This message is from your angels and your guides. You needn't worry. So there's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Okay? So, and I feel like this might go deeper of what love really is to you. I feel like you're going to be on this journey for the rest of your life of really trying to figure out what true love is. True love. Okay? Like not fake love, not love, or not an obsession, not codependency. Okay? Unconditional. Yes. And that's really, I feel like that is something that your soul just craves the true meaning of. Okay? Okay. Here we go. All right. Thanks so much for being here, guys. My name is Katie Maike. I'm a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive life coach. I have a master's in sports psychology and other in behavioral analysis. So I do like to combine psychology, spirituality, so that we can heal ourselves. Okay? I know you guys can all heal yourselves. You don't always need a professional. You don't always need medication on top of medication on top of medication. I do believe a lot of the healing that we have, a lot of the pain and the suffering, and even medical issues can be healed energetically. So if you've never seen or gone to an energy healer before, some cards flew. There are healing techniques that are non-traditional that will be traditional one day. And I really think that if you feel drawn to them right now, if you want to learn about Reiki, if you want to learn about energy healing, crystal healing, you want to learn about massage therapy, okay? If you want to learn about anything related to osteopathic medicine or natural medicine, then that is your key. That's your calling. That is step number 1. So you need to jump into that, okay? Jump into that and just know that, okay, in a lifetime, okay, guys, in a lifetime, we can learn so many different things. But sometimes we have to do it at an excelled pace. So if you feel like diving into one thing and then you're like, okay, now I feel like going into this. Okay, now I feel like going into this. Be okay with it. I feel like you're going to keep going back in circles and getting a little bit more in depth each time. A little bit more in depth each time. Because this is all going to become part of who you are. Okay? Think about it. I mean, it's like when people go to college and they spend 4 years studying the exact same thing. All right. You're studying like 15 different things. You're going to be so great at 15 different things in 2 years because you devoted your time like that. All right. Here we go, guys. Now, the deck that I'm going to use right now, actually, let's do some past life readings. And what I'm going to do is, if you feel connected to this past life reading, I'm actually going to use a past life deck. But I do have a kind of cool combo reading available for $16. The link's in my bio. And this is how love is related to your past life, okay? I'm not going to do the love portion right now, but I am going to ask for common themes to come through for things that you might need to heal in this lifetime that are coming through on an energetic soul level. So this might be stuff that you can't remember actually truly experiencing, but you can't figure out why you do it or why it's a problem. Okay? Zena. Okay. Message for you. I'm seeing you as a small child for some reason, or like a really short person. Okay. So I got trust and faith. All right. So let me see how this attaches itself to your past life. Okay, so in this past life, what I'm seeing when it comes to, this is the topic, okay, the card got pulled, trust and faith. What I see is like, I feel like you're a child, and you're definitely like a short child. And I feel like I feel masculine energy. And this child is like alone. I don't know exactly why this child is alone, but I do feel like a wandering kind of energy, okay? Like not really feeling like you belong anywhere. And I do feel like, I see like this group and it feels like a tribe, okay? And I feel like they take you in, but it's not where you came from. And I feel like there's like they don't do it on purpose, but there's like some brainwashing. Okay, and I feel like it has to do with your constant, like there's this struggle of like where you came from versus these people that saved you, that did good for you. And they're kind of teaching you that there's only one way. There's like, we believe in this God. We do it this way. We do these types of sacrifices and this is what it means. And I feel like you have this constant struggle because you're old enough to know where you came from and the beliefs that you were taught when you were younger. But these people took you in and there is this struggle in your life kind of going back and forth about like your own beliefs versus the beliefs of others and the masses. Okay. So I hope that helps a little bit. The reading could go on and on and on, but I have to stop at some point. So for those of you who are just joining, if you would like a past life reading that is connected to your love life, please book that. The link is in my bio. It's under 2 blue arrows. And, okay, what'd you say? Okay. I'm adopted and my birth father passed away when I was 3. Never got to meet him. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Was that the person who I just did the reading for? That would make a lot of sense, don't you think? It's kind of cool though. Ooh. All right, let's do past life for Megan. Okay, Megan. Okay. Megan, this is not this past life is like a recent past life. Like, all right, what is the topic? All right. Like I keep getting this worker mentality. Like I just keep, like I see you always working for the greater good of society, working for the greater good of other people. Like I feel like you're, all right, let me figure out why you even think this way. Okay, so here's this weird ass energy. So I feel like your parents are like, they care about status. They care about what society thinks of them. So what they do is you're their daughter. I see you as a daughter. You're at least your feminine energy in this lifetime. And it's almost like they volunteer you a lot for shit. Like, my daughter will do it. She'll do it. And it's this idea of you always giving to other people. But you're doing it because your parents want the status. Your parents want, whether this is like, you know, let's say the priest of the church, and they're always saying that you'll volunteer for things, you'll volunteer, that you'll go and do this work or whatnot, and you don't have a say in it. And I feel like there's just a lot of themes in your life where you feel like that your destiny is to do work for other people, but I feel like that's not it. I feel like what you need to heal is standing up for yourself. And when are you going to decide to do this work for you? When are you going to decide to devote the time for you? Because I feel like it's almost programmed in you to do work for other people. And somehow that's the way society likes to see it. And you're viewed as a better person when you do that. Okay? Whew. It's hard to do these past life readings in such a short period of time. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to like move on from these. But if you guys would like a past life reading, please click the link in my bio. I do have, you can book just a psychic reading and say you want a past life reading, and I'll kind of pull up any themes that come up during that reading. Or you can book the $16 past life reading that is connected to love specifically, whether it's self-love, whether you were abandoned, and that's why you need self-love, or love in a relationship with another person might come up. So those are just like themes that you might need to get over or heal in this lifetime. Okay? All right. So I would love to connect with some of you guys. I would love to connect with some of you. You know, if you, you're so welcome for that. If you're so welcome. If some of you guys, if you feel drawn to me, you might know this face like too well. Like I just feel like I was here before. I feel like a lot of you guys know me for like in your dreams or something. And I'm probably sounding like insane to most of my family, but I know you guys know what I mean. Like, I know you guys know what I mean. Okay. I don't know if I was just given a familiar face so that people would feel attracted to me. I don't know what it is. You're super drawn. You feel like we've been friends before. Like I know this. I feel this in my soul. Like, it's so weird for me to tell you, like, I know I feel familiar to you. Like, it's so weird, guys. And you know what it is? I feel like maybe I don't know, what if I end up having to live in a place that doesn't get cell phone reception in 30 years? Okay. Like, are you going to walk up to my property and be like, I know you? And I'm going to be like, I was that internet medium that had 80 spam accounts of me that were scamming people. You're going to be like, oh, yes, with the purple hair. And I'm going to say, yes, what are you doing out here? And you're going to be like, I need a place to live. And I'm going to be like, come on in. So like, there might be a reason that we meet today. You have no idea, but I called in people specifically that were attracted to my energy. I called in people specifically that had gifts. So if you're here, you probably already know that you have a gift. If you've been thinking about it, you probably already know you have a gift, okay? I have a Marilyn face. I'll take that, right? She had like a familiar looking face, right? Okay, Felicia, message for you, okay? Now I have a new deck right now, guys. I have a relationship deck right now, and this could be a relationship with you or your love life, but this is going to talk about love in general, okay? So I don't specifically know if you want to relate this to you or another person, but it's love in general, okay? So this is about playfulness, and I do feel like you're being asked to put more playfulness into your love life, into your daily life. And I mean, think about the things we used to do as kids. Like, we used to play in sandboxes. Do you still play in a sandbox? Like, think of it as like a huge Zen garden, but like, being playful, it brings more love into your life. And this full moon in Leo energy that's happening tomorrow, like, you could not get any more playful than that energy. This card says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthfulness spirit to have fun and shine. And, you know, remember that, I mean, we are all sexual beings, guys. And sexuality, yeah, there's a connection, a deep love, but sexuality is different. And we need to look at that at a completely different level. I think we're strict in the wrong areas. All right. Okay. Jessica. That is insane. Worth waiting for, Jessica. So there's definitely something in the works for you. There's divine timing. So I'm just going to say this. If you are not currently in a relationship or you just left a relationship, there's divine timing. I do feel like you are going to be bonding with someone. I don't know if this is a child or another person. I do feel like there's an innocence to it though. It doesn't feel like a relationship. Okay, so like if you're in a relationship, then you're probably going to start bonding with another individual that has a very childlike energy, but I don't believe it's in like a sexual way. Okay, so don't think that way. Don't like narrow your mind in that way. I don't know if this is a child or just a friend, but it's very childlike and playful, and it might even scare you. You might be like, whoa, yeah, that's not me, but I need you to like let go a little bit. Just like let go, okay? All right. All right, Carla, message for you, Carla. All right, here we go. All right, messages surrounding love. This Leo moon, guys. I'm gonna have my husband is a Leo sun, Libra rising, so we're gonna have a great week. Okay, trust. There's some trust that either there is I'm seeing you saw something that is untrustworthy. You've physically seen it, and I don't believe it's happened to you. I feel like there's something that you've seen that affects your life, and it didn't actually even happen to you. Okay, so think about that. It might have to do with trust or how you trust people or trust individuals. All right? So that's going to be like the big thing. Big thing for you is realizing that shit, like the problems you have with trust don't actually come from it happening to you, like where it originated. I'm not saying that you haven't lived or had relationships where you couldn't trust someone, but I'm saying it originated way back. Okay? All right. If we book through your bio, is it for a reading right now? No, right now is free readings, but I will be on for another 20 minutes or so, and that's where I have my specials. So my specials are $16. They will, they'll be answered before this weekend, most likely today or tomorrow. You'll get them back just because when they come through in masses like this, it takes me a little while to do them. And then uploading time, don't forget, guys, don't forget how much time it takes to sit and send an upload. So I try my hardest to get them back to you within 48 hours. And they will always be done before next week's show, especially, you know, if I get overloaded on Thursday or something like that, I try to get them to you by Sunday. And then the last ones kind of trickle in by Monday, okay? So I try, guys, I try. But if you are super urgent, like if you are like, I need something answered right now. If you go to the link in my bios, just scroll down a little bit and you'll see Hey Hero. So Hey Hero has an option for you to book a reading and get a response fast, like within 24 hours, like probably within the next couple hours. So, and that one is sent first, that is prioritized over others. So if you really need help with something that is so pressed for time, go to the link is still in my snip feed, and just scroll till you see Hey Hero. There's also a 10% off code, Love 10, the whole month of February, or Moon 10 is good until the 17th, but that'll get you 10% off your reading as well. Okay, so don't hesitate. Head over there if you have something that you need answered ASAP. All right. And otherwise, you can expect your message back within 2 to 3 days. I try to do it the same day. I try. All right. Okay. Who's next? All right. Suellen. Ooh, a card fell out. Flirt. I got this flirt card for you. And for me, I feel like it's just about extending your lightheartedness to other people. And I feel like you might be a little bit too strict with that. Like you might see like a black line, like yours is black and white as far as like flirting with people, like flirting with the same gender, flirting with the opposite gender. Like I feel like flirting to you means different things with different people. But I feel like having a flirtatious energy is natural to you. I feel like it's part of you that goes unseen and unnoticed. And I feel like you have the ability to be really good at it. You're just kind of, I feel like maybe it was a trait that maybe your parents didn't like when you were younger and you kind of suppressed it a little bit. So bring that out. Bring that flirtatiousness out. And if you're someone that says, well, I flirt all the time, it just could, It's the motivation. I'm being drawn to the motivation behind flirting, okay? I hope that helps you, okay? All right, I want to grab a new deck. I want to shake some stuff off. Okay. All right, what I want you guys to do, let's share some energy right now, okay? You don't have to comment, but just for like, what we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes. And I know you're holding your phone in one hand, so I want you to take your left hand, which is a receiving, okay? And I'm going to send energy. And just for like a second, I want us to take like 3 deep breaths. And I'm going to send energy, and I want you to receive it and try to like feel it and send it back. So I want you to visualize light coming through your phone and entering your palm and having that fill your entire body, okay? So let's do that. Let's just do this together. Awesome, almost at 33,000 likes. Oh, okay. So let's do that. And then after we do this little energy exercise where we all like recharge, okay? This is kind of like me recharging you guys for the day because we have a whole half of the day to go. So let's recharge. And then double tap on that screen. Oh, 30,000. And here we go. Okay, guys. So put your left hand up because you're going to receive that energy from me. And I know it looks backwards to me, but this is my right hand. So I'm going to use my right hand. And I'm going to send some healing energy to you. Take 3 deep breaths and imagine this energy just filling your left hand, arm. Imagine the energy filling your left hand and your left arm going up to your shoulder. Imagine it seeping out into your body, up into your head, into your right arm, and then heading south to fill every cavity in your body, okay? Take 1 more deep breath. And all the energy that you expel, imagine that as black or red light, and then take in another deep breath, and that energy will be bright white light. And 1 more exhale of any dark or black or negative energy. All right, do you guys feel a little bit refreshed? Okay, here's some like sending you some rose quartz, some love, rose quartz. I feel like I had to change my energy up a little bit because the messages are going to change. Okay, I feel like there are some messages for you about your personal energy and what energy that the universe says you need to embrace right now in order to get through, to push through. And it really is about pushing through a perspective shift, okay? So the energy that I'm going to tell you that you need right now, all you have to do is say your name. I'll call your name. I'll pull a card for you. And I'll tell you what energy that your angels are telling you, like, hey, we need you to do this right now, okay? So just like think about this, okay? All right. This is not collective. I am specifically speaking to individuals. I'll call their name out. If you would like to book a personalized reading, or maybe I didn't get to call your name today, book that $16 special. You can see the link is in my bio. If you're looking for something longer, a longer reading, mediumship reading, fertility, spirituality, a North Node reading, that's all available. $16 special. You can see the link is in my bio. If you're looking for something longer, a longer reading, mediumship reading, fertility, spirituality, a North Node reading, that's all available right here. Even my purple hair dye and the decks that you see today are available through the link in my bio, okay? So I hope that you guys book, because I cannot wait to connect with you. So I know a lot of you guys book regularly, and I love my new friends that I make. So if we haven't met before, I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to meeting you. Okay, Dolly. So there's a message, and I feel like it's about the energy that you're being called to embrace. You need to embrace this energy for some, and I want to say financial success, and I didn't want to like pigeonhole myself, but for this one specifically, financial success came through. Okay, so let me see what the cards have to say. Libra. So there's an energy of like fairness and harmony when it comes to finances. And the reason, I mean, I know you might be thinking like, okay, well, if I'm balanced, are you balanced in your finances and the way that money is going out versus the way that money is coming in? Because if you're someone who thinks like, and I hate to use the word frugal, But like if you're someone who loves money coming in, but like you're super frugal with money going out, like maybe you shop by looking at prices, then this is not balanced. Like your money, your thoughts about finances are not balanced, because the universe is going to mirror any energy that you give. So if you're having an energy that's holding money, keeping it for yourself, then the universe is going to hold that money back too. But if you're very giving and fluent and you believe that money goes in and comes out on a cyclically, then you're going to see more finances come into your life. And now the first block that I feel like you need to get over has to do with how you see your money come in on a monthly or weekly basis. Like there's limits. Okay. And if you stop thinking about that idea, like I have to make this much a month because my bills are this much a month. Shit, bills come in different times of the month. So stop grouping it like that and thinking you have to make money for that time. Okay. If you've ever worked in restaurants, then maybe you have an easier way of changing your mindset as far as money comes in, money goes out, money comes in, money goes out. Not like large sums of money come in and large sums of money go out. Money's always coming in, okay? And money is always leaving, okay? So you have no money to hold. It's not about you even holding the money. It's about what you do with the money when you get it. So the only thing you can control is how money leaves your hands, right? You can't control how money comes into your life. You can help it, but you can't control it. You can only control how it leaves your hands. So when money does come into your life, or when you have no money, how do you think about money? How do you think about spending money? Do you think about having a lot of it? Do you think about not having any of it? Do you think about needing it? Do you think about saving and saving? Like, let me tell you guys this. If you have debt, you shouldn't have a friggin' savings account. You should not have a savings account if you have debt. Why? Because you're not making any money keeping your money in a savings account compared to the money you're losing in interest or credit cards or whatever the case may be. So like if you're still in that mindset of like, I have to have a savings account, yet I have $10,000 worth of debt, you're still in a mindset that is keeping you in debt. And it's not really until you see and take your mind out of that cycle that you've learned from your parents or learned from society. Okay, credit cards are not your friend. Okay, they tricked us into thinking we need it. Okay, you need credit to have credit. You need credit in order to buy this. Well, then don't buy those things. Don't be subject to consumerism. Okay, there's ways around this. There's ways to control your finances, and there's ways to be controlled. Okay, make the choice up to you. Okay, Paula, message for you, Paula. Okay, you need to embrace this. It's a fixed energy, sign of fixed energy. So stability, where your angels are asking you to put more stability into your life, to put more loyalty into what's meaningful to you. What do you back up? What are your convictions? Okay, put more time and effort into the process of what is meaningful to you. What do you want to bring to the world? What do you want to tell the world? What messages do you have? Okay, because you have value. Your word has value. Your passions have value. And there are people in this world that needs to see them. There are people that want to piggyback on your confidence, but you just need to bring that confidence. They're waiting for you, okay? Goodness gracious. If you guys are looking to book a personalized reading, I want to connect with you. I would love to connect with you, okay? Please consider booking with me. The link is right in my bio. There's 3 specials. The prices will change. They'll go back to $22 when I'm done my live, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? Nikki, what energy are you being asked to embrace right now? The same, Nikki. Fixed energy. Look at that. 2 of the same card in a row, back to back. Spirit's like, Nikki needs to hear this too, okay? So you need more stability, more structure in your life. You know, and it's not about like doing the same thing every day, but maybe just preparing better or implementing structure more in areas that you're afraid to or you don't want to. Like, I'm the kind of person who could fly by the seat of my pants every day. You don't have to give me a schedule. I don't need a schedule. I don't need a list. I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to let things come to me. I'm okay with that. I am so good without a clock. I am so good under pressure of not knowing what to do. I am the best. Give me a schedule. Like, you know how hard it is for me to keep this schedule Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? I'm being so transparent with you guys, but this is the first time in my life I've been able to keep a schedule that wasn't made for me. Okay? And I do this schedule Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday because I need to get through these days, and I also want to connect with you. So I'm trying to find a way to incorporate the schedules, which are a part of my North Node, which I need to embrace a little bit more. We need to embrace things that are not comfortable. That's where we're going to find the most success. So I really didn't know this until I knew my North and South Node and what they were. So in your birth chart, North Node is your true life destiny, where you're supposed to be in this lifetime, the area of life that you're supposed to devote your time to, and the energy you're supposed to bring to that. And for those of you who are not familiar with it, basically the opposite is your South Node. And this is your comfort zone, your natural abilities. And if a lot of us will go through our entire lives and not fulfill our potential. And the reason we do that is because we sit in our comfort zone. We sit in the things that we like, that are good and comfortable to us. But we need to take those comforts and bring them into a new area of our life that we have not done yet. One that is not comfortable, but we're doing comfortable things just in a different area of our life with a different energy. So by knowing that, that can help you to decide what you're really going to be doing in this lifetime, what you're going to be most fulfilled in. All right. So you can book a North Node reading to find that out. I just ask that you give me your birth date, time, and place. Okay. All right, Stacy. All right, Stacy just popped up. Stacy, I have a message for you, Stacy. And I'm going to switch decks. Energy you need to embrace. Mars, moving forward, defending yourself. This Mars energy is really about, like, I think it's about moving forward in your own convictions, okay? It's what you stand for and getting to that next level. Maybe that next level is speaking out about it or doing something like physically changing. Like maybe you just didn't give a shit about recycling and now you do. So you get a recycle bin, or maybe you know, you realize that there's really harsh chemicals in detergent and you decide to make your own, or even buy a more natural product. Like there's just this energy of you really thinking about what you believe in and walking through life with those beliefs and getting to the next level. Okay. All right. Oh, I am so happy to be here with you guys. I'm so happy to be here. We have this full moon in Leo that is happening tomorrow. And I believe I'm on the east coast of Florida, so I think it's like 11 in the morning. I mean, the full moon is like super bright right now. So there's going to be a lot of conclusions. If you guys would like someone just asked how much for a reading. So I'm going to be doing a couple more personalized readings where I'm going to pull cards to see what crystal you need in your life. I'm going to do that next. But if you would like a personalized reading, I have 3 specials available to you. All you have to do is click the link up here. It'll take you to my TikTok bio page with all my videos on it, and click on the link. I work through third-party companies. You'll be sent to my you'll be sent right to my profile. I work through Snipfeed and Hey Hero. I also work through Memo. So if you can book through there, the prices are $16, but when the live is over, they'll go back to $22. And then I have all kinds of other readings available on there as well for you guys. Okie dokie. Okay. There's all different readings. There's one-on-one Zooms. There's text readings. There's video message readings, and each are priced accordingly. So there should be something for everyone's price range in there. I also have readings through Hey Hero. That link is in my bio as well. And if you head to Hey Hero, I have over 100 reviews on my page. So if you would like a relationship reading or a reading with you and another person specifically, you want to know what the energy of you and another person will be in the future, or any lessons maybe you have to learn with that person, then just please put the name of that person in the reading. And the reading right now, they're only $16. So you can ask that and you'll get a video response sent back to your email. Okay. All right, here we go. Thank you. Taco Wednesday. Okay. Now, I'm using my Crystal Inspiration deck. The link for this deck is in my bio. I love this deck for 2 reasons. I'm going to learn about crystals, and they have amazing phrases on them, okay? So, here we go. Did I say anybody? No. Okay, Joanna, message for you. And this crystal, like, I'm going to focus on blocks in your chakras, okay? And these, what we're going to do is the crystal is going to kind of help narrow in the area of the chakra that needs some stabilizing, okay? Okay, so I already called that first name, so we'll go with Tiger's Eye. Okay, so this could be like your sacral chakra, this could be your root chakra, this could be having to do with relationships, but at the same time, I feel like it's a parent relationship. I feel like it's how you saw a parent as a child, and how I feel like it's a father energy. I'm just going to come out and be honest with you. But I feel like there's this difference of like how this father was as a parent versus as like, I don't want to say a friend, but like just an adult. Like, say you were an adult and who your father was to other people versus who your father was as a father to you. And I feel like there's this alterness or this double identity or something that is a struggle with you. Maybe it's not your father, but there's a masculine energy, and I feel like there's this two kind of avenues. I don't know. Maybe it's someone he showed the world versus the person that you know him to be, and I feel like you're struggling with that. Okay? Oh, I wasn't going to get that deep, but as an energy reader, the energy kind of comes out. You said, yes, you're absolutely right. As an energy reader, like, I can't avoid being in your energy and trying to explain it to you. So I'm really happy that you validated that right away for me. Okay. All right. Sonia. It's so weird because as an energy reader, sometimes I see metaphors. So let me pull the card and see what area of life, because I feel like I'm seeing water dripping from a faucet. Set strong boundaries, okay? This is telling me that you're allowing other people to make the first move, okay? And when I see the water dripping, it's almost like you're enduring it, like you're letting the water drip, like you're letting the faucet drip instead of going over and turning it off. You're saying like, you can totally control the situation. I'm too afraid to go over there and do it. I'm too afraid of you. I'm too afraid of what you're going to do. So there is this energy of you really letting another person control your behavior. It's like you're thinking about how they'll react before you even make a move or before you make a decision. And I feel like you need to set stronger boundaries and like not allow this person to, and there's more than one person, but I feel like this person is the person who started it all. Is it a grandmother? I feel like as a child, this woman was still kind of older. Okay. She may have never really shown you or allowed you to have your own boundaries as a child. Yes. Okay. I'm glad, Sonia. Okay. Good. You sent payment under Elizabeth. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me see if I can see the readings come through. I've only about 15 more minutes before the readings the prices go back up. Let's see. Some readings coming through right now. Awesome. Elizabeth, Debbie, Carissa, Pamela, Melissa, Laura. I see you guys. Kendra, Erica. Erica, you're in there a couple times. Vanessa. Okay, yeah, you guys, it's coming through. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just know that please book the readings right now. You have 15 more minutes. They'll be $16 for 15 more minutes. And then the prices go up to $22. I know it's not a huge difference. But I do like to try to offer something kind of special for you guys for being on this live with me. So that's kind of what I did. And I don't know why the number is 16, if anybody wants to know. I have no idea. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 is kind of a cool, lucky number, I guess. I don't know. All right, Kelly, message for you, Kelly. Okay, what do you need to know? Or the chakra azurite, laser focus. So this is like... for me, this is kind of, it goes between your heart chakra and your throat chakra. So there's something about you not speaking your truth. And I feel like you say, I speak my truth all the time. I don't think that it's like focused truth. I don't think that you even know. It might be repeated truth. For example, someone might have said it in the past and then you agree with it, and it feels like a good way to express yourself. But I feel like you need to find your own words. There is an issue that is kind of confusing, and I feel like I just can't help it. Like, I don't know how else to say it, but I feel like you need to find your words for it. It's almost like you are having a hard time communicating, and I feel like you need to get focused just on that, and maybe some motives, understanding yourself would help communicate that. Okay, here we go. Let's pull the next one. 777 Casino. I don't know, Billy Sean. I'm gonna pull a card for you, Billy. Okay. Oh, support is all around you. This is a beautiful angelite. Okay, this is not only like angels support you, but I do like, this is a, look, like my Larimar is this beautiful blue, and it really helps your throat chakra. It really, it's really this message about speaking to those on the other side and not really feeling like the messages have to come back in a weird way, okay? I almost feel like, go ahead and just say something. Say something, but don't say things that are like, if you're real, then do this. Like, then make this happen, because I feel like you're going to get let down. I feel like there's this communicating and the answers come in ways that you don't expect. And I feel like you need to just let them in that way. Okay. Whether it's like an external sign, like a street sign, or someone beeps their horn or something like that. It's kind of how it's coming through. All right. All right, guys, you have 12 more minutes to book a $16 reading. And I do have 3 specials. So a generic psychic reading where you can ask something specific. I have an energy reading, which is kind of like what I'm doing now, but you can do it for another person if you need. So say you have a child that's nonverbal or a child that's having a hard time with something, I can kind of read their energy and let you know how they're feeling. Maybe it's an adult or a grandparent who has Alzheimer's or dementia. I can help you in that way as well. And then the other special I have is kind of cool. I kind of made this up just right before I came on. I felt so drawn to the fact that we go through these patterns in our love lives. The way that we were taught love as a child is really connected to our soul and our past lives. So sometimes we have karmic love cycles, or the ways that we see love, or the way we think about love. And we have this common theme in our soul throughout different lifetimes. So I have a past life in love reading. It's 1 to 2 minutes, $16 right now. And that's really going to show you, I'm going to describe a past life and how it's connected to love, or how you view love. And I don't know if it's going to come in as another relationship. I don't know if it's going to come in for self-love. I mean, I've had so many different cool ways past life readings have come through. So yeah, if you're open to something like that, please book. It's $16. So try it out. You might be so surprised at the themes that arise in your past life, something that you have no control over. Okay. All right, 10 more minutes. So let's throw your names out there and let's get some cards. Okay, if you guys need my guidance spiritually, I do have spiritual guidance. You can do video responses. We can do one-on-ones. I have a 20-minute one-on-one session for $45. And I think that's a great deal, because a spirituality reading, which is a video response, is just priced a little bit lower than that. So just to be able to have that one-on-one where you can ask me questions and go back and forth, okay? Whether you want to know about quitting your job, what's the energy of quitting your job, what's the energy of staying at your job, okay? So I'm not here to make your decision for you, but I am here to help you make a better choice for your true soul, okay? Thank you guys. Yes, double tap before the live ends. Let's get to 40,000. If I could get to 44,000, that would be awesome, just because I love the number 44. Oh my God. And when I said that, look, I have four past life readings and 4 spiritual coaching readings right now. So those just came through. Awesome. Thank you so much. I saw 4 and 4 on there. Okay, Tiana. All right, Tiana. Thank you so much for tapping, guys. All right, what do you need, Tiana? Red Jasper, take action. Okay, so this is telling me root chakra. Dive into your root chakra, and I think it has to do with reprogramming your thoughts. Okay, I'm going to do shorter readings right now so I can get more people. And if you guys would like to book a full reading or a mini reading, please click the link in my bio. I will only leave this out for 5 minutes past 2, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time it is on the hour, I will leave it up for 5 more minutes afterwards so you can book because I would love to connect with you guys. Okay, Cece. You got apophyllite. Stay positive, okay? Stay positive. This is really about your connection to the divine and connection to the universe. So stay positive. It is the crown chakra, but it's talking about your thought process, okay? Yes, I have, wait, do I have the ability to identify a spirit captured in a photo? I mean, yes. Courtney, okay? Courtney. Woo, Courtney. Okay. Courtney, Lemurian seed. I love this crystal. This is a powerful crystal. This is telling me that you are a healer. Like 100%, you're a healer. You will use crystals to heal yourself and to heal other people. Okay? You need to buy or purchase a Lemurian. Let me see if I even have one right here. These are the most, my crystals are all over the place right now. But these are the most gorgeous crystals in the striations. Okay? The readings I'm doing right now are not paid readings, but you can book through the link in my bio. I have specials that are going on for about another 10 minutes, okay? Jessica, what card do you need? Unikite. This is love, okay? And this means you need a heart chakra awakening. You are due for one, okay? So if you need to, like, I don't care if you need to get all sentimental, if you need to, like I don't know if you smoke cannabis, but you need to get like in this like take some shrooms, like get in this super vibey, mellow kind of mood, watch some really like emotional movies and just like have a fucking breakdown, like have an emotional breakdown, let yourself cry, feel love, okay? Like, girl, like if you guys... When you have heart chakra awakening, things make you cry that normally wouldn't. Like some people, when you're pregnant, you have like super high emotions. Like I remember I was doing a heart chakra awakening and I would watch like America's Got Talent and like a little girl would hit like a high note and I would start crying. Like there's this energy, you just need to connect with love a little bit, okay? Okay, Jerry. Soothe your soul, Jerry. Like you're being asked to speak a little bit more about things that you care about. And I really feel like it's going to bring you a lot of relief. Like there's some anxiety about things you don't talk about. Talk about what is making you anxious. Okay? All right, Michelle, what card do you need, Michelle? And the card is going to tell you you are blocked. Your sacral chakra, release your emotional baggage. So this is like past relationships, people that really don't need to be part of your life anymore. And honestly, when I said that, I just saw a few people in my head that need to go. So you can do like a release exercise or like candle burning rituals, okay? You can do that. Like imagine this person attached to a fish hook and you unhooking this fish hook. Okay, cord cutting, stuff like that. All right. Tara or Tara card for you, my love. Okay, what do you need to know? What areas are blocked or they need to be balanced? Tiger's Eye, overcoming fears. Okay, so fears are keeping you back. Number one, okay, if you believe that you're not living to your fullest potential, it's due to fears. Fears that are leaving pieces of you unnoticed. And I feel like you're afraid to bring them out. Like you're afraid to show people who you really are. Like really, really, really are. It's a fear from childhood. It's like a trait that when you're an adult, okay, here's how I have to put it. When you're a child and you have a trait that's good as an adult, say you're outgoing, say you're strong-headed as a child. When you're a child, adults don't like that about you, so they suppress it and they push it down and they push it away. So when you grow up, you're like, kind of fearful about it and you're not confident and you wonder why, but it's because it's been suppressed for so long. All right. So it's time for you to bring that stuff out of you. Let it go. Okay. Release it from your energy and realize like that this is good stuff. All this stuff that you think society doesn't like, maybe your parents didn't like it, but society is going to fucking love it. Okay? Remember that. Remember that. All right, Lupe, card for you. What do you need to know? Okay. Soothe your soul. I'm getting like the same cards over and over. Soothing your soul. Doing things that mean the most to you. And I feel like time for yourself means the most to you. Like giving yourself time. Soothe your soul. Put on some meditation music. Meditate. Go into the ethers. Okay? Visit the Akashic Records. Go somewhere and find information that you didn't know existed. Guys, we are almost at 44,000 likes, and we are 3 minutes away. We are 3 minutes away, guys. I'm so excited. I love numbers. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yay! Is it better than the Super Bowl? Yeah! I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Thank you. Thank you. Some third eye likes. Thank you, guys. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I can now I can go into doing your readings with some great energy. Look at that. And you guys throwing a party? You're throwing a party right at the end for me. Thank you so much. Okay. The bad news. I'm done. I'm going to leave. I will leave up my readings for 5 more minutes. The good news is I'll be back tomorrow when we have the Leo full moon. And then I'll be back on Thursday when that moon energy is super vibrant. And I'm going to send you all that energy, and I'm going to be here for you for the middle of the week so that we can get through this middle of the fucking week, okay? We just got to do that. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Please go visit my snip feed link, and that is in my bio. Support my videos. If you would like a reading, all you have to do is head to the link in my bio. It'll take you to my snip feed website, and the page looks like, you'll see right here with the moon. Right here on the side. So you would click like on, oops. Okay, so you can go up here and you can click on the moon, and there's that reading, or you can like scroll to the side, and sorry, my ring light is here. And you can see the different types of readings that you guys can get, okay? All right, guys. Namaste, love and light. Tomorrow, same time, same place. You don't even have to get dressed, okay? All right. Bye, guys. Thank you.